Hey everyone, Adam McKenzie here from the CVO Experts, and today's subject is one that a lot of our clients don't expect us to bring up with them sometimes, and it's actually how we try and save the money. So we're obviously a digital marketing company, but often what we see, especially with a lot of different sort of online marketing companies or SEO companies, is there's a lot of money that's being wasted in old school marketing techniques, which is what we're going to talk about today. So my aim for you is to make sure at the end of this video you stop wasting money on online marketing techniques or other marketing techniques that just don't work. All right. Example of old school marketing stuff that really doesn't work anymore, without going into too much detail, is a lot of the print marketing. I mean, we've all seen newspapers dying down, magazines, everything else. Everything is going online. Everyone's looking at everything on their phone or their mobile tablet or device. So that's an easy one just to get out of the way. Other things that aren't working as well nowadays that used to work really well is Google AdWords, all right, just because it got so competitive there. Google Slap came in place, and a lot of people just couldn't either afford to pay, the $3 to $7 a click, depending on how competitive your niche was, or if you didn't put up a website that was Google friendly, Google would just slap it down, and suddenly therefore you couldn't even market the product the way that you used to be able to market it. So it's not great anymore the way that it was in the beginning, because like I said, it's just too competitive and there's way too many restrictions. All right, so as an old school marketing tactic, it's not great. All right, the other thing that I would say is a part of that old school marketing technology is sending people to your website and literally saying, hey look, here's my stuff, buy my shit. All right, and sorry if that offends some of you, my language, but it's not about turning up at somebody's website or getting them to your website and saying, hey look, here's my stuff, I'm awesome, buy me, and then that's it. Okay, and we're getting into an age and an era, especially with online. All right, like a whole lot of retail businesses have gone out of business now because people are buying stuff online, and everything is going in that direction, which means then that one, competition is higher, but two, the point I've got here is everybody's bullshit radar is a lot higher as well, okay? Because they're just seeing stuff more and more frequently. Everybody's trying the same things. Everybody did, a long page sales page, sales page letter. Everybody tried that, and everybody's seen it. So now what happens is somebody goes to the pages, they scroll straight to the bottom, they check the price, they go up the top. If there's no video, they probably leave the page, okay? Stuff doesn't work anymore. People have too many interruptions, they are too distracted, they're information overloaded, okay? So a lot of that stuff just doesn't work. I mean, I personally have seen in some of my businesses, long emails just don't get opened or read anymore. Changing that to a snap picture of a video that they click on, takes them straight to a YouTube video, has a much higher open rate, okay? So if you're doing any email marketing, try that as something that you can implement straight away as well. So there's lots of things there that I just don't want you to waste any more money in sending people to a single offer, all right, that doesn't provide them with any value. It doesn't help to get them to know, like, and trust you, okay? And then that leads us on to our next point here. It doesn't build any sort of relationship with them. And what you got to think of, all right, is that if everybody's out there saying, buy my shit, okay, what separates you from them? All right, and what sort of a relationship do your prospecting clients or customers have with you versus those other businesses that are all standing around with their signs and A-frames out saying, buy my stuff? And what we found now with content marketing, with social media, with email marketing, especially video as the deliverability of content, if you can combine all of those things, what you'll do now is you will create a relationship with people. And for example, let's say that you had two stores selling exactly the same thing. One store goes in there, big flashy signs, buy this, 50% discount, buy that, everything else, but that's it. No customer service, no help. I leave that business, no one's ever in touch with me again. That's the end of that relationship. I go to the same store next door, no sale signs at all. But I speak to a customer service relation person or an employee who shows me the benefits of some products versus other, explains why that one's more expensive, explains how I'll get a certain outcome with that product versus that product, okay? Now I'm starting to see he's educating me a little bit, all right? There's a bit of mutual respect there. I'm starting to grow, a bit of a relationship with that person. if I then leave that store and then they're emailing me or they're sending me a phone call, hey, how have you gone with that? Have you tried that yet? Or did you look into that yet? Let me know if I can help you out. All right, I have a connection with that business now. If I want a product from, in that industry, I'm going to go to them. If I bought with them the first time and I had that sort of an experience and I've connected with them, I have a relationship with them, I'm going to buy with them again. Right? And a lot of us understand that from a practical business point of view, but we don't understand how to do that online. All right? And like I said in the beginning, a lot of retail shops and a lot of service-based businesses are going from hard, standing practical, locations to being online. But they didn't take all those things that they knew would build customer relationships from offline to their online businesses. So now they're telling people to go there and buy my stuff. It looks fancy. It's a very pretty website. But they're not connecting. They're not building a relationship. They're not educating. They're not adding value. Okay? There's nothing there for that person to keep your business front of mind or to want to buy from you the first time and over again. So when I say stop wasting your money, there's no point in having a $15,000, $20,000 website up there that's all about, hey, look at me, I'm wonderful, buy my shit, all right? It's about having systems and funnels, and we've talked about it, lead magnets and certain tripwires and opt-in boxes and videos to deliver value, to deliver service, to build and nurture that relationship so that you're bringing people into your culture. All right, and I can tell you now, if as a business you can create a culture that spreads online, all right, so people have a relationship, they associate certain things and a certain experience with your business, okay, you're going to far surpass anybody else in your niche who's just putting up that fancy website saying, look, buy my stuff as well. All right, so it's a huge thing here. So keep all of those things in mind. Think about how you can have those little touch points in your business, okay, to nurture that relationship. I would rather see you, all right, stop spending any of your marketing dollars, okay, in the beginning if you don't have that relationship and that retention system in place on the back end, because at the end of the day, you're leaving lots of money on the table and you're not turning customers into raving fans. And when people become raving fans, not only do they buy more from you, but they refer more people to you as well. Therefore, your business is going to dominate any market that you're in, and you're going to enjoy running that sort of a business as well.